The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to CRI, your trusted source for professional handicapping at Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you the complete race day analysis for Sunday, December 21, 2025. This card features 9 races with exceptional betting opportunities. The highlight is race 2, where we have 3 expert picks all above 50%. This is rare and should be the foundation of your multi-race wagers. We also feature the SUNNYSIDE Stakes for 2-year-old fillies and the Will in Charge Trophy as the closing feature. This is a strong Sunday card headed into the Christmas holidays. Let's break down every race and find your winners. Race number 1, 7.5 furlongs, optional claiming, 3-year-old and up. We open the card with a route race at 7.5 furlongs, and we have a single expert pick from the Anthony Nunes barn. The Real Identity from Post 7 is the expert picked at 45.7%. Radish Roman for Anthony Nunes. A 5-point cushion over the field makes this a strong opener. She's My Edge Fund at 40.1% from Post 4 with Terran Foster is the main threat. I Realize at 39.3% from Post 8 with apprentice Demar Williams, and Brinks at 38% from Post 9 with apprentice Everett Clunis complete the key contenders. Lucy in the Sky at 26.8% from Post 10 with apprentice Emilio McLean rounds out the selections. Nules and Roman start the day with the clear top pick. Use the Real Identity on top of your early exotics. Sierra Selection, the Real Identity to win. Exopta, the Real Identity over She's My Edge Fund, and I Realize, trifecta at Brinks. Race number 2, 7 furlongs, restricted allowance 5, 4-year-old and up. 7 furlongs for restricted allowance 5, and this is our best bet race of the day with 3 expert picks, all above 50%. This is exceptional. Racola from Post 2 leads at 52.5%. Apprentice Dane McKenzie for Michael Marlowe, the highest rated runner on the entire card. This is our best bet. Successful Man at 51.5% from Post 5 is the second expert pick. Radish Roman for Errol Burke, also above 50%. Chesney from the USA at 50.5% from Post 1 is the third expert pick. Dane Dawkins for Stephen Todd. The rail draw adds tactical advantage. 3 expert picks, all above 50%. This is the rarest scenario in our system. Bubbling Brown Sugar from the USA at 36.3% from Post 3 with apprentice Jaheim Anderson is the main threat underneath. Don't Tell Lulu at 20.4% from Post 4 is the standard selection. 3 runners above 50%. Key this race heavily in all multi-race wagers. CRI Selection, Racola to win, best bet of the day. Exacta Box, Racola, Successful Man, and Chesney. Trifecta, use all 3 on top. Superfecta, add Bubbling Brown Sugar. Race number 3, 5.5 furlongs. Maiden condition race, native bred, 3-year-old. 5.5 furlongs for 3-year-old maidens. And we have a single expert pick from the Gary Sobrati barn. You're My Sweetie from Post 2 is the expert pick at 45.8%. Dane Dawkins for Gary Sobrati, a clear 4-point edge in this maiden field. Blind Vengeance at 41.3% from the rail with Christopher Mamdeen for Colin Ferguson is the main contender. The inside draw could prove advantageous. Life is Light at 41% from Post 5 with apprentice Anthony Allen makes it 3 within 5 points. Worries Again at 17.8% from Post 6 with apprentice Richie Shakes, and Fortunate Blessing at 14.4% from Post 3 complete the selections. Trust the expert pick. Dawkins and Sobrati are in winning combination. CRI Selection, You're My Sweetie to win. Exacta, You're My Sweetie over Blind Vengeance, and Life is Light. Trifecta, box the top 3. Race number 4, 8 furlongs, restricted allowance 3, 4-year-old and up. A mile for restricted allowance 3, and we have a single expert pick leading a competitive field. Unruly Done from Post 5 is the expert pick at 46%. Radish Roman for Oral Aiden, a 4-point cushion in this route race. Matuso at 42.2% from post 4 with apprentice Siobhan Townsend is right behind. Ora from the USA at 41.7% from post 3 with Shane Richardson makes it 3 within 5 points. All live contenders. Wicked Cassie from the USA at 36% from post 1 with Dane Nelson as the real draw. Blue Sensation at 29.5% from post 7 with Dane Dawkins rounds out the selections. Roman seeks his second win of the day. Key Unruly Done in your exotics. CRI selection Unruly Done to win. Exacta Unruly Done over Matuso and Ora. Trifecta at Wicked Cassie. Race number 5, 4 furlongs straight. Optional claiming 3-year 1 and up. A short sprint at 4 furlongs on the straight, and we have a single expert pick in a tightly bunched field. Here, a fire from post 9 is the expert pick at 40.8%. Tevin Foster for Howard Bailey. The 9-year-old veteran gets the slight edge. Undisclosed location at 39.8% from post 10 with Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta is right there. The DaCosta barn always dangerous. Mr. Mandate at 39.2% from post 11 with apprentice Everett Clunis and Last Dance at 38.8% from post 13 with Dane Dawkins make this a 4-horse race. Restoration at 38.3% from post 7 with apprentice Jaheim Anderson completes the key contenders. 5 runners within 3%. This is a spread race despite the expert tick. CRI selection, Here a Fire to win. Exacta box, Here a Fire, undisclosed location, and Mr. Mandate. Trifecta at Last Dance, consider spreading heavily. Race number 6, 5.5 furlongs. The Rockin' Robin Handicap Restricted Allowance 5, 5-year-old and up. The Rockin' Robin Handicap at 5.5 furlongs. And notably, this race has no expert pick with 3 contenders tightly bunched. Miss Linton from post 9 leads at 39.7%. Tevin Foster for Robert French. The slight edge in a wide open field. Steen at 39.5% from post 4 with Javanil Pattison for Orad Aiden is virtually tied. Blinding Light at 38.7% from post 11 with apprentice Johnny Henderson for Gary Griffiths makes it 3 within 1%. Shine for Me at 28% from post 6 with apprentice Demar Williams and Security Code at 19% from post 1 complete the selections. 3 horses separated by 1%. No expert pick. This is a pure spread race. Consider boxing the top 3 or omitting from multi-race plays. CRI selection, Exacta box, Miss Linton, Steen, and Blinding Light. Trifecta, use all 3. Consider omitting from pick 4 and pick 5 plays. Race number 7, 5 furlongs round. The Sunnyside Stakes, maiden special weight, native bred, 2-year-old fillies. The Sunnyside Stake for native bred 2-year-old fillies at 5 furlongs on the round, and we have a single expert pick from the Anthony Nunes barn. 1 Ianza Lynx from post 6 is the expert pick at 45%. Dane Dawkins for Anthony Nunes, the slight edge in a competitive juvenile field. My Friend Mickey at 42.9% from post 4 with Dane Nelson for Gary Griffiths is the main threat. Giving Thanks at 42.2% from post 7 with Tevin Foster for Philip Fiani and Lexi Lou at 42.2% from post 2 with Carlton Malcolm for Gary Sabrati make it 4 within 3 points. Gold Street Cat at 32.3% from post 3 with Philip Parchment completes the selections. Nunes and Dawkins team up in the juvenile feature. Use 1 Ianza Lynx on top but respect the tight margins. CRI selection 1 Ianza Lynx to win. Exacta 1 Ianza Lynx over My Friend Mickey, Giving Thanks and Lexaloo. Trifecta box the top 4. Race number 8, 6 furlongs, restricted allowance 2, native bred 3-year-old. 6 furlongs for restricted allowance 2, and we have a single expert pick from the Anthony Nunes barn. Brahma Bull from the rail is the expert pick at 46.2%. Dane Nelson for Anthony Nunes. The inside post and class advantage make this our strongest late play. Legal Fight at 43.4% from post 6 with Tevin Foster for Patrick Lynch is the main threat. 3 points back but dangerous. Cut Out at 41.1% from post 8 with Apprentice Jaime Anderson make it 3 within 5 points. Native Flyer at 32.8% from post 3 with Apprentice Siobhan Townsend, and Slam Sharp at 29% from post 7 rounds out the selections. Nunes dominates the late card. Brahma Bull with the rail draw is a strong single. CRI selection, Brahma Bull to win, strong late play. Exacta, Brahma Bull over Legal Flight, and Cutout, trifecta at Native Flyer. Race number 9, 8 furlongs, the third running of the Will in Charge Trophy. Overnight allowance, 3-year-old and up. We close the card with the Will in Charge Trophy at a mile, the richest race of the day at $1,250,000. And notably, this feature has no expert pick with 5 contenders tightly bunched. Divine Force from the USA at post 4 leads at 41.2%. Delroy Bihari for Anthony Nunes, the US import, gets the slight edge. Provident at 40.6% from post 10 with Tevin Foster for Jason DeCosta is right there. The DeCosta barn, always competitive in features. Rainsville at 40.2% from post 3 with Apprentice Tajay Siku and Interesting Times Ahead at 39.2% from post 8 with Apprentice Anthony Allen. Also for DeCosta, make this a wide open affair. Mark My Identity at 34.5% from post 7 with Dane Dawkins for Byron Davis completes the selections. 5 contenders within 2%. No expert pick in the feature. DeCosta has 3 runners in the mix while Nunes fields the slight favorite. CRI selection, Exacta Box, Divine Force, Provident and Rainsville. Trifecta at Interesting Times Ahead. Superfecta include Mark My Identity. Consider spreading heavily in this feature. That concludes your Caymanas Race Intelligence breakdown for Sunday, December 21, 2025. Key takeaways. Race number 2. This is your best bet race with 3 expert picks, all above 50%. Racola at 52.5%, Successful Man at 51.5%, and Chesney at 50.5%. This is the rarest scenario in our system. Key this race heavily in all multi-race wagers. Race 8, Brahma Bull at 46.2% with the rail draw is our strongest late play from the Nunes barn. Race 1, The Real Identity at 45.7% opens the card with a clear 5-point edge. Race 4, Unruly Dan at 46% leads the Maya route for Roman and Aiden. Best bet, Racola in race 2 at 52.5%. Best bet of the day, highest rated on the card. Successful Man in race 2, 51.5%, second expert pick above 50%. Chesney in race 2, 50.5%, third expert pick above 50%. Brahma Bull in race 8, 46.2% strong late play, rail advantage. Spread races, race 6 and race 9 have no expert picks with tight margins. Spread heavily or consider omitting from multi-race plays. The Will in Charge Trophy feature is wide open with 5 contenders within 2%. Multi-race strategy, use race 2 as your anchor. Box all 3 expert pick for maximum coverage. Key Brahma Bull in the late pick 3, spread heavily in race 6 and race 9. This is an exceptional Sunday card, with race 2 offering the best value we have seen in weeks. 3 expert picks, all above 50% is rare. Take advantage. Play smart, manage your bankroll, and let our CRI selection guide your exactas, trifectas, and multi-race wagers. I'm Ned Gunter, wishing you winners and a Merry Christmas from all of us at CRI. See you at Caymanas Park.